the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brilliantly's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, thank you, gorgeous. Hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Live. Y'all, it's so cold. I am wearing my jacket. My Lord, it's 15 degrees. Okay, so listen. Shout out to everybody across the country trying to stay warm wherever you are. In the country and around the world. Everybody's Mother Nature is global. Amen. Praise her and hallelujah. Linnell Sills, good to see you as well. Y'all, we got to talk about Potomac because my Lord Jesus, I have a lot to say. Y'all got a lot to hear. And also, too, we're going to talk about Stacy because there's this thing that's going on right now with Stacy. And I want y'all true opinions on it. Because, as you all know, right, I am a media nerd. We all know this by now. If you don't know, welcome. But I just have a feeling, though, that I don't think this is what, was supposed to be the thing, right? So let me type this in here. Give me a moment. Make sure of this, because I definitely want to bring this up. Oh no. Damn it. I'm trying to see this thing. Okay, you know what? I'll pull it up when it's time. Higher is Wayne, low is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take another psychotic intro here. Thank you all. 7 people in the building. Thank you so much. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Yes, I got my jacket on, child. Yes, I do. Everything in between, child. Let's go. Okay, it's time to talk about some Potomac around here. Around here, rather. So, listen. I love Tia and her family. I want them to have their own spinoff show. Like, is it just me? Because, like, all her kids seem to have their own mind, right? Her husband seems to be a very supportive brother. And Tia, she's like Eve in the garden. You know what I mean? Like, there's consequences, but you don't mind buying into Tia. You know what I mean? And I mean buy into Tia in terms of her personality. You know what I mean? Because she's very Mary Poppins. But she can also get with you, right? So if Disney casted a black Mary Poppins, right, and Tia could act, I would feel like she would be like the black Mary Poppins, okay? No, Tia and her family are great. They need more time to showcase. And I agree with you. Because the humanity that is coming from Tia and her family is reminding me of Brittany Edie. And I know a lot of people didn't like Britt, but at the same token, I have never seen a woman on Roa more vulnerable than Britt Edie. I mean, she was full out there. And I think Britt Edie is still a reality television star. I do. Fight me. And listen, I don't want to hear shit. Because if Quad can be on TV and she's not married to Medicine, my love, if Phaedra can do what she did to Candy, okay, and many other things in the Bravo universe, then Guess what? Yes. Yes. 36 people are here. Thank y'all so much. Oh my God. I feel the I feel the love and send it right back to you. Thank you so much for being here. But sincerely, if all those Bravo things can happen, listen, Tia can be the Black Mary Poppins for Disney. I just feel that in my heart. You ain't gonna change my mind on it. Okay? Listen. All right. Now, with that being said, her son helps Tia, which I thought was very nice. And Tia's company sponsors a polo team. And Tia's cousin played polo in Nigeria. And Tia has an older brother. And she has, brothers and sisters and everything in between. So all the ladies arrive at Tia's place to go to the event. And, Stacy gets talked about as a liar. And Jassy says, I'm going to need proof that Stacy's a liar. Really? You need proof that Stacy is a liar. Or I'm sorry, she a lie, she a cheat, and we don't want her no more. You really want proof? Because Ashley can't sing for shit, and she can't tell the truth for shit. But Clark is right twice a day. Now, when she said that Stacy was only going because Ashley and Wendy were going. Yeah, that was true because in Nevis, she really didn't have any concrete plans to go to your wedding, right? And then let's not forget what she did to Tia. Because to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to meet somebody that you don't have to meet, Tia deserves respect. And you did lie, Stacy. You said, and I quote, that, Timo said that he's flying out tomorrow. And then you said he flew in today. And then you said that, there was an uncomfortability with Wendy, right? But then you flipped up on Tia when you got called on, right? So, you do lie, Stacy. You do, okay? Just like you said, I have an affinity for Nigerians, and Wendy was like, bitch, into the camera. Not camera, the camera. Not camera, the camera, okay? So, listen. Just keeping it a buck. Hey, Linnell, still good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So they're now at Phillips Polo Fields, and Giselle says it's hot, and she's not here for the horses. Giselle, would you like 15-degree weather? Huh? 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 I suggest you shut the fuck up. Okay? All right. Moving on. I'm just saying, what did she expect? What the weather to be? Did she want it to be, 15 degrees? Did she want it to be 105 degrees? Child, I know the Clydesdales, they're different. They're a different breed. So they can handle the cold. But child, it looked nice out for what it was. Stacy's whole life is a lie. No, her whole life is a lie. But I mean, sincerely, and not to mention too, when I went off on Stacy about Keanu, I said what I meant what I said. Let's review what I said, at least one significant part of it. When it came, hello, Athena Wool, welcome in, glad to have you here. It looks like you're a first-time viewer, welcome in, glad to have you here. When Stacy was saying that Keanu did not have a husband, last season, you were with a whole dude who didn't want to sleep with you. He didn't want to eat you. He didn't want to pull your hair as reins. He didn't want to see all that body that was in a dress out the dress. Okay? 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 All right. Let's keep it a buck. Because, bruh. And then at the end of it, at the end of the season, last season, when TJ said that, you were going to pay him and stuff, at the beginning of the season when Kiana said what she said, Kiana had every right to say that. All the ladies were saying you were lying. You were. What are they supposed to do? Really? I mean, sincerely. You're getting upset with Kiana by saying the truth. When Wendy said you have a chance right now, this reunion, Now, what she says looking like milk because of what Wendy's going through. But follow the bouncing ball, ladies and gentlemen. Wendy said you have a chance right now to be honest and fix this, but you did, so you can't get upset at everybody having an opinion on your ass. Stop it. That's just like with Kempire After Dark. And he said allegedly, your breath kind of stunk. But that's neither here nor there. But people still give you a chance. But you do lie. Just because we don't like everything a person does doesn't mean we don't still love them, but we got to call shit out. Moving on. So, like Giselle said, it's hot. She's not here for the horses. Child, the horses probably ain't here for you either. And Giselle said, these white people have never seen black people. And so, poor Tia. I feel so bad for Tia and that amazing real estate company, Shrewsbury Real Estate. I know it's another name with Shrewsbury, but just follow me here. I feel bad for Tia and her company because her company asked Tia if the ladies could sing the national anthem for Lift Every Voice and Sing. Now, first of all, shout out to Tia's company for not culturally appropriating and having a white woman singing Lift Every Voice and Sing, but also too, like Wendy knew the governor of Potomac, or the mayor of Potomac, that didn't want to be in the shop with her at that event, but yet the mayor of Potomac. Okay, John. But y'all couldn't find nobody who could actually sing. Now, Ashley, when you said you didn't think of me, child, call on me, I will be there. Don't be. We're all afraid. Damn it. We all are afraid. No, you weren't getting called on. I mean, Angel's an opera singer. You know what I mean? So, she has training. You don't. Like I said, let's see what happens with Singing with the Stars on ABC. If you go win that, then maybe we can have a conversation. It's not going to be a grown, productive, and fruitful conversation, but we'll have a conversation. So Tia had her backs to the people, and those white people clapped so hard. I was just like, sometimes there are good people in the world. Hang on. Sorry, y'all. Here popped. Sometimes there are just good people in the world to just keep peace in the valley, right? And I felt like that's what happened, right? But Tia, you said you had to learn the words. Tia, I'd rather you learn the words than for Ashley to sing the words, okay? So just want to keep that a book. Okay, all right. So then there's this thing called the DVTs. So you got to stump the DVTs. And Wendy, my Lord Jesus, Wendy said, y'all don't pay people to do this. Wendy, I just want you to know the thing that happened at y'all event with the pin and the car declining and the renovations being on, a huge delay, and you saying, don't y'all pay people to do this? You do realize you and Andy are in some shit, right? Just saying. Now listen, this is all public information. I ain't roasting, I ain't dragging, I ain't shading, okay? I am covering what's on the national television that you saw, okay? But since I'm like, really? Like, I'm sure if you would have asked somebody out there, they would have told you what it was, okay? Yo, bougie ass. Good Lord Jesus. The Godiva goddess doesn't deal with shit, but yeah, she's in some shit. Child, moving on. So, Ashley and Jazzy are talking off to the side. Jazzy said she would not hesitate to go to Stacy's wedding, right? And 2 weeks ago, Angel and Ashley talked about Angel being a part of the group more, right? And so that throwback happened because of the conversation that happened about Angel and, the group getting on this, that, and the third. And then 18 hours later, we see Angel packing. Now, like I said in my description box below, I don't know if Bobby still plays in the NFL, and this is no shade to him at all. I'm only laughing because I know how my energy is with people if they've never, virtually met me before. They're like, Braylon, you shady, you this, that, the third. But guess what? So a lot of the content creators. But at least this one, people that had to pay $59,000 was found guilty in the court of law. Nor did we talk about any woman and her child having an STD and having to pay money to be found guilty in the court of law. So listen. And we also were not nosy in the hole. They have to pay $50K every time we say somebody's name out of our mouth. So listen, some of us are actually being about our business. Okay? All right. But we see Angel packing. And like I said, I don't know if Bobby still plays in the NFL, but from what we've seen, he hasn't really played. So I'm guessing he's retired. That's what I'm thinking, right? So Angel, they're going back to Colorado. They got a rental, and there was some miscommunication on the dates. Now, listen, right? This is giving me Mia Thornton, right? Because Mia, she had a home in Potomac and a home in Atlanta, right? In the same token, Angel is new. And I know everybody is so over Angel. Listen, if everybody else can act a fucking fool in the Bravo universe, Angel could come back next season, okay? I don't want to hear shit. Because not everybody liked Wendy in the beginning either. And let me tell you, if Monique can come back after whooping some ass on national television, y'all really can't say shit about who can and cannot come back, okay? All right. We ain't gonna argue this shit. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. But sincerely, I think sometimes with the Housewives, people judge them a little too harshly. And I do believe Angel has good qualities. She just rough around the edges. Just like probably somebody you know. You know what I mean? So he or she has to sing cast the first time. But there was some miscommunications. There was some miscommunication on the dates. Now, I will say this. For a production, if you are filming a film, right? Usually this all gets worked out before you ever get to the film set, right? And you have your your days planned out, right? You have weeks blocked out. It's the same thing with reality TV. They'll say, hey, you're filming from this date to this date. But sometimes they have extra days, right? So there could have been a sincere miscommunication issue. And by the way, Giselle, Wendy, and all y'all women, y'all should know that, right? Because there are extra tape days in reality television. Let's not sit here in front. So Tia and Kiana come over, and Giselle has a cowboy party going on for Potomac and Ponies, and Tia's daughter has a bit of an attitude. I love how engaged Tia is with her children. She seems like she is really about being a mom more than anything else. I feel like Tia can be on the show, but she doesn't have to have the show. Unlike Giselle. Unlike Ashley. Okay? Y'all two need the show. Y'all ain't got nothing else. Okay? Y'all non-existent G&A clothing line, like She by Sheree, non-existent. Okay? Now, I will give Giselle this. 10 million downloads of Reasonably Shady is a big deal. You doing more than Ashley is. I'll give you that. Listen, is it shady if I'm telling the truth? So anyway. So Giselle said that Angel is here just for the show, right? But we don't know that for sure, right? And Giselle gives her take, blah, 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 blah. So then Wendy, we're with Wendy, Eddie, and their daughter Cam. And they're at gymnastics. I thought this was a very cute moment, right? My parents have always said, we're going to allow y'all to be who you want to be, but just have integrity and be responsible for what you do. And I feel like that's the best way to raise the kids. And if y'all remember that scene where Wendy, Eddie, and the kids and Susan were at dinner, and Wendy said that you have to go to school in order to get, your trust fund and everything else. And I think me and CC 2254 both said that wasn't cool because remember, hello, Kaden Montez, welcome in, glad to have you here as well. when me and CC 2254 said, and I quote, that that's not the best way to do it because, child, I know who's here. It's literally 9 people right now. So, oh, you a kid? Okay, well, listen, this is this is a grown chat. Okay, you shouldn't even be watching this. Okay, so I'm not doing this to you to hate you, but no, this is a grown chat. I'm sorry. No, I can't do that. No, no. Now listen, I appreciate the support and everything else, but no. Um, and not to mention too, I believe kids need to stay in a kid's place, right? So believe me, I don't hate kids. I hate disrespectful kids. There we go. I'm back. I don't hate kids. I hate disrespectful kids. But no, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you find a kid tuber that they can talk about Paw Patrol and and what other shows are on TV. Find other shows. Now, of course, a kid can't really be an adult and talking about kid shows like I am. But I do hope you find somebody. But no, I can't do it. I'm sorry. But much love to you, though. Much love to you. Much love to you. And I know you're here, gorgeous. I know you're here. And like I said, 6 people. I can see who's here. I see who's here in my chat. I also see how many people are here live. So with that being said, moving on. And by the way, that's how you handle kids on social media. You speak to them with respect, dignity, and an understanding. Okay? All right. Now, with that being said, let's roll on. Like I said, I thought it was very sweet to see Wendy, Cam, and Eddie there because like me and CC 2254 said that the kids should be able to do what they want to do within reason. And one of the kids, I think it was the son, said that he wanted to, work at Chick-fil-A. And me and CC said, like, hold on a second. Sit down for franchise owner and allow him to explore that. You know what I mean? Because CC said he could own Chick-fil-A one day. Like, don't stifle your kid's dream just because you don't understand it. Because you said, Wendy, that your mama didn't understand you, but yet you did your own thing, right? Remember how you wanted to leave being a professor and stuff like that? And you were afraid of your mama? So no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you do that shit. All right. So it's going to be a potluck, this event for Potomac and Ponies. And Wendy and Giselle are teaming up. And renovations are harder than she thought. And they're just collecting invoices. Invoices you got to pay on. Because if you don't, you get sued. You get where I'm going here? All right. So, there's some back and forth with Wendy's dad and Wendy. And, Eddie gave some great advice about his family members because Eddie's family members and Wendy's family didn't really get along. And so they now have a group chat, but he did not place expectations on them and allowed them to breathe with their own time, which I thought was really smooth advice, Eddie. I really, really did. So yes, indeed. Now we're with Stacy and Kiana. So Stacy took a gummy and went high. Stacy, you invoked Michelle Obama when they go low, I go high. So you went do. I was going to go for Kiana until I got high. I'm all over the place and I think I'm the shit. Said no one ever. You thought all that. And you know why? Why? Because you got high. Because you got high. La, da, da. Listen. You think you can cook, but AJ say fuck no. You finally bring your husband after all the lies. Now let me tell you something. You know what you need to come back to reality. T. Listen, first of all, I'm gonna applaud myself because that was all lie. Okay. Really stream y'all. You can't. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. All right. So, with that being said, Kiana says that she doesn't eat cheese. And then Stacy goes to order something with cheese. I'm like, Kiana has said this several times. She said this in Nevis, where Wendy was kind enough to give Kiana something without cheese. Stacy, how did you do on QVC? Did you forget shit? I'm just giving it a buck with you. So, after all that, Kiana and Stacy, they talk about Lake Norman and how it started the friendship. At the Bloom Ball, Stacy was very nasty to Kiana. And then at Giselle's house, where Kiana just said her truth, which a lot of people on social media were saying at the same time. But, of course, Stacy's not going to go after social media, right? So, and Stacy lied about being violent. Because Stacy was like, I've never been violent to you, nor showcase, that I would be violent. It was a throwback clip. And then Kiana said that, she's seen images of Stacy and Chris, and it is what it is. And, Kiana said, I would like to have fears where no one is in fear of anyone's safety. And then Stacy said, in the future, can you give me the benefit of the doubt and just talk to me? I felt like for this was good. This was very good. This was very good. And honestly, y'all, listen. Y'all think Stacy's a no. Y'all think Stacy's a somebody and she's a nobody to me. I'm not sorry. No. For you to be this upset, right? I just don't get it. I just don't get. I see people saying Stacy should have first chair. First chair for what? For being a liar? For being big mad about being handled? I'm a little confused here. Oh my God. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Sincerely, to me, I just really don't get it. I just don't get it. No. And then on top of all this, right? Because you got to think about this. Why does Stacy deserve first chair when with Stacy, right? She is in 1 minute and out the next. And I mean mentally, and I said it. I'm sorry. Sometimes her randomness makes no sense to the scene at all. And y'all giving her first chair? Really? Child, I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like, honestly, if anybody deserves first chair, I feel like maybe Tia deserves it. Because Tia has been bringing stuff. What the fuck is Stacy Brock? Really? So, child, we'll get to the big thing, because this thing has been going on for a minute with this one article. We're going to get into it because I have thoughts, okay? But we'll get to that here soon. So Giselle, Wendy, and Ashley, they're having a dinner. And Ashley says that she feels like she's on 2 periods in a month. It's the candor for me. Thanks, Ashley, for that. Really feel so appreciative, humbled, and honored you would share that with us. Said no one ever. But moving on. Angel has invited them to Colorado. I would say good job on Angel. That's progress. Y'all keep saying, she should reach out more. She's doing that. Stacy wanted to bring the potato salad. And Wendy said that Stacy said, yay, and y'all. I feel that Stacy said yay because she feels like she's being included, because she's been the butt of the joke for this season. Rightfully so, I might add, but still. So Wendy then drops some intel that apparently one of her homegirls in real estate said that somebody came up to her saying they need a house that looks like $50,000, but will only pay $2,000 to $3,000 for the house. And then Giselle said Bobby don't like Eddie, but then Giselle made it up. So that's your problem. But you do too much. You put sauce on shit. You douse. The fire's already going, and then you run away. Oh my God, there's a fire when you caused it. You do too much. You do too much. So then we have Angel and Adore. Shout out to those beautiful young ladies there, and Giselle arrive at the event. Wendy said it was interesting because she brought up Wendy's style of event and Giselle's style of event. They went back to the reasonably shady party that was outside Giselle's house. Listen, I'm making fun of what happened on TV, okay? Listen, don't look at me like that. Just stop it. Stop it. You saw the thumbnail. You know my voice is David. You know why you're here, okay? Listen. So here's the thing. Because the kitchen is out of commission, Wendy brought Popeye's chicken. And Eddie, with your dumb ass, said we fried it with the best oil. You know what? Eddie, my type of dude. Listen, we gonna do this thing. We're gonna do all the way. Listen, we marinated this chicken for 12 hours in Cajun spices. Actually, you know what? This would be a good time for a Popeyes break. Listen, this Popeyes break is because Popeyes was on the show. Okay, so we're gonna just take a bit of a Popeyes break, and we'll be back right after this.
New Orleans don't make a lick of sense to most people. A big city built below sea level that throws logic out the window and beads to strangers. And our chicken is no different. A fast food restaurant selling fried chicken that takes 12 hours to marinate? That makes no sense. But it does make delicious. The best recipe for big flavor ain't about logic. Because you know magic when you see it or when you taste it. We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
New Orleans.
Exactly right. It didn't make no sense. He made that chicken. I love having fun with y'all. Let's keep going. That's what Eddie said. He said they fried it with the best oil. I'm just giving the brother his props. So it's a family style potluck. And there's this running joke of catfish, right? And Ashley Darby, if you took that catfish down south, they would have questions for you. They would. That did not look like that type of light crispiness catfish. Now there is some, now I do know that's how they make catfish up north, okay? And there is some good catfish in, I believe it's Akron. That's really good, okay? But still, your singing skills make me question your cooking skills. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Braylon, cooking and singing are two different things. Yes and no. Cooking and singing, you have to have coordination. Cooking and singing, you have to have rhythm in terms of being able to sing and being able to put spices together. But most of all, you got to be able to execute, okay? Her cooking makes me worried about, her singing makes me worried about her cooking, okay? Listen, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Okay, listen. So Sharice comes through. So Sharice has been getting some camera time this season, which is nice. And Bobby, Bobby's on the phone, with Angel because Kiana called Angel, and Bobby said we'll get there when we get there. And Giselle and Wendy were just doing too much. And Ashley said, Bobby got to tone it down. It's like, y'all never been in a situation that y'all said we'll get there when we get there, really? So y'all never had an off day. Y'all just holier than thou. Y'all are perfect in every way. Okay. You never make any mistakes. Okay. I mean, social media sometimes can't stand y'all, so I don't know what to say. But it's just, y'all. Like Kiana called him as they were driving to the event. Like, he probably tired. Like, do y'all forget that people are human on this damn show? Like, damn. Just saying. But anyway, with that being said, Stacy brings Timo. And, the only reason why, Stacy brings Timo is because of the relationship that, Stacy has with Wendy. And everybody, is meeting, him. And Giselle was like, yep, that's what Timo would look like. I'm just like, good Lord Jesus. Giselle, you said that she ain't married. Then you say this and that and the third. Like, she brought her husband. Okay, good damn. Excuse me. Now, Stacy said that she's a good cook, and there was some peach cobbler, and she said this is peach cobbler from Detroit. AJ is such a good friend. He was like, baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. So then Stacy brings out some Lori seasoning. And when the lid was uncovered, right, then Ashley said, listen, I still got to taste it, but it looks official. So, good for Stacy. In the words of Karen, she doesn't want a lot. So Jazzy brought the mac and cheese. Tia brought the jollof rice. So shout out to that. We love culture over here for sure. But then out of the mouths of babes, one of the kids asked about the potato salad. I think it was Wendy A's daughter, that asked about Stacy's potato salad. That child was so wrong for that shit. I couldn't contain myself. Thank God the child didn't taste it, because she would have been like, is this supposed to be food? I would have been laughing so hard. Oh my God, I would have been laughing so hard. We'll be laughing so damn hard. Okay. So, with that being said, Angel arrives, right? And they're giving away, prizes and rewards and trophies, and they're giving away stuff. And so Giselle was on desserts, and Jazzy was on mac and cheese, and Ashley brought the catfish. Now, Angel, I'm going to just say this to you. I love you. You are a member. You and Bobby are members of the Thickalicious Church of God Full Gospel Baptist. Wait, what do I always say? The Thickalicious Full Gospel Baptist Church of God in Christ Church. Okay, you're members. Okay, you're members. I'll see y'all Sunday. But with that being said, though, for real, catfish is a food. You do know that, right? I mean, you and Bobby, y'all have your own outdoor adventure company. So, down south, there's catfish, right? So you gotta quit being triggered, because you have been showing signs. Okay, it's been more one-sided than them. Now, I know that they some messy ladies, okay? Not all of them. Tia seems wonderful. Kiana seems wonderful, right? Wendy, she seems... I'm not gonna say Wendy's not wonderful in person, but this season just seems like her energy is just... I don't know, child. I don't know. So I'm not saying all the ladies are bad, right? But Monique, she back, but she not full-time to me. Nor will ever become full-time to me. And she's a friend of us. She really don't count. She's just an extra in scenes, okay? Sharice is more of a cast member this season than anybody else. But with that being said, the catfish thing, yes, it's a running joke, but catfish is a food. And then Angel said, now, I know you're not talking. When you came to my event, you had a full open bar. It was nice and everything else. And then we come here with 2 open boxes of Popeye's chicken and some catfish. Put some respect on my name. Girl, it is Popeye's and catfish. Y'all better be lucky I ain't y'all friend, because hey, nobody want these breasts over here? Listen. I brought my crystal hot sauce with me. Man, this breast is delicious. I gotta tell you something. Good damn. Wait, you got that catfish too? Let me. Yep, that breading is choking my throat like Angel Stick Slides should be down my throat. I'm sorry. I'm so. Shut up, Braylon, you're live. Have some decorum. She's a married woman. Good Lord Jesus. Anyway, the point is, she did a little too much. on the Popeyes and the catfish. So I put in my notes not too much on the catfish and Popeyes. And when Angel gets asked about what happened to, her and, Bobby's, their place, Angel says she actually don't know what happened. So you go from the miscommunication of the dates to now not knowing what happened. And then Wendy said that you got 50, girl. Really, Wendy? Really, you want to put somebody's business out there, but yet, in the same token, you went to BravoCon, then we found out you and Eddie had 41 different credit cards and different personalities. You can't say shit. Okay? At least an eviction happens. It's not supposed to happen. Life gets lifing. But an eviction versus 41 credit cards and 41 different personalities. Shut the fuck up. So then we see in the preview Kiana and Greg, and they're getting along this season. I'm really liking their energy, right? And it looks like Tia is sitting down with a family member, beautiful family member, by the way, Tia. And they're talking about a period in Tia's life where one of her brothers passed away. And then Wendy calls her dad. And then Susan said, don't make me fucking upset. And it looks like it's about to go to DEFCON 0. And I mean, it looked like it was going to be bad. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10, Episode 11 after show. Did I cover everything? I think I covered everything. Listen, now let's talk about this because I don't get this. I'm going to bring this up to y'all right now. Oh, my Lord. I just don't get it. So Vanity Fair came out for an article, right? And they said, right here, Timothy, Doechii, and more for the best 33 performances of 2025, right? And so right here, each December Vanity Fair has a proud tradition of naming the best performances of the year, ones found in film and television, but also memorable displays from the worlds of music, theater, internet culture, and a few cases, few noble cases, real life. So I just want to go down to this right. Let's go down to this right, because I'm sorry, I just really want to talk about this right. Now, I don't think personally that reality TV is a performance. I really don't. I'm sorry. So to all the reality TV people, congratulations on being on the list. But no cigar, no Christmas for you. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So they say Stacy gets to make this list. In her second season as a cast member on The Real Housewives of Potomac, former QVC host Stacy Roush has entered a pantheon of truly great housewives. What? Wait, the pantheon is her second season. How can she be in a pantheon when she hasn't been on for 5? What the fuck? Now, we all know if Karen Huger was on this season, Karen Huger would be here instead of Stacy Roush, and y'all all damn well know it. June, authentically daffy and genuinely delusional. Well, at least you got that part right. Roush breathes new life into RHOP. Breathes new life? If this is breathing new life into RHOP, I would hate to see what it's like when it's dead. This is breathing new life? This is breathing new life? Finding an uncanny ability to spin drama out of every facet of her life. Her now viral QVC appearances show she was born to talk on camera extemporaneously at length. Talk about drama, talk about stones. Seemingly every person on RHOP can't stand Rush, which only makes her more compelling. If people can't stand you, how does that make you more compelling? Especially when as Roush would say, as Roush herself would say, but still I rise. Child, that is from Dr. Maya Angelou. Stop misappropriating shit because you in shit. Good. She does not deserve to be on that list. Y'all not gonna make me fucking change my mind about it. No, you're not. You're not here, not there, not anywhere, child. Listen, we're going to take a little commercial break. I'm still here with y'all. We're going to play our anthem and, have a little bit of a break. But we'll be back with more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it. One more time, y'all. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braille only got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylonly got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylonly's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved is a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylonly, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylonly, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not being seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
And I am loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building. We're almost there to a full-fledged hour. My Lord Jesus, so much happened in this episode. And then, of course, y'all, you know the Candace and Monique thing. Child, Monique finally says that they actually had a friendship off camera. We all knew that. You forgot it. Just like Candace forgot that apparently Monique apologized. But here's the thing, right? Because there was some black woman, right? And I say that, you know, not to be rude to them, but it was a black woman who said that, Candace is playing the victim, right? And she also said the same token. I gotta give this content creator their credit. They said that although she may be playing the victim, I don't believe that deserved to happen to her. And that's it. You know what I mean? People can feel how they want to feel, but be about right is right, wrong is wrong, right? I think that personally, Monique should not be back on the show at all. She did what the fuck she did. Just because you evolved don't mean you can't backslide. Okay? Let's get that fucking straight. All right? Okay? Cool. And with Candace, Candace don't need the show. She's been on tour. She's got a child. She's healthy and happy and everything else. You know what I mean? And not to mention, too, Monique says she would never come back to Bravo. Okay? And, it was all the husband's investments that took care of Monique. Now she got to take care of herself. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? Life is like a boomerang. It's all coming back to you. Shout out to Cartoon Network's Boomerang. That network is no longer around. But still, listen, Monique's on the show as a friend of. We'll see if she lasts. She probably won't. Just keep it in a buck. But anyway. That's just my opinion. Like I said, we'll take it up to a full hour, and then we'll chill out here for a little bit, and then I'll read y'all the Daily Mover, and then we'll head on out of here. By the way, if you missed our show this morning, sometimes StreamYard, because now you're able to do vertical and horizontal, it gave me 3 streams. I'm like, oh my God, I deleted a stream, and so when I deleted that stream, right, what it ended up doing was it broadcasted live Vault Culture, which is my backup channel, right? But it also canceled out my main channel, so I had to redo everything and make it do what it do. But y'all have been watching that. 97 views on the vertical stream and 99 views on the horizontal stream. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate y'all. You got a lot of content to catch up on. You got those 2 shows. You got Ready to Love. Season 11, we're on episode 6 right now, and y'all, I know the shows are 4 hours long, but that's because we cover everything, right? There's so much to talk about. Of course, Funky Dineva talking about people with autism. We covered that. We also covered Deshalia Dickerson, who was a part of Black Lives Matter Oklahoma City that got indicted. We talked about Valencia being at Nordstrom. A lot of good stuff there. And then, of course, we talked about this woman named Janine Searcy, who apparently has defrauded people. I say apparently because it's not official, but that's what they're saying. And then, of course, PBF academics being big mad at somebody else has an opinion. And then a 6-year-old child that's no longer here upon the earth with us, of course, Married to Medicine. We're watching that, Potomac as well. So a lot of content to catch up on. Plus, we talked about the oldest historically black the oldest HBCU in the United States of America is at Wilberforce University in Ohio. So we covered a lot this past week. And of course, we talked about Hulu and Disney being a Trojan horse for Discovery Global, because that's still up for sale. And also too, shout out to y'all because y'all watched the So Really Is New Me. So New Media Pays People Is Found Guilty. That's New Media. Let's Talk 154 views. Thank you all for viewing it. Put a lot of work into that. And it is what it is. She's not New Media. And then we talked about the Netflix Bros company breakdown town hall. So you got a lot of content to catch up on. Then, of course, the shorts are shorting. And I just want to thank all of y'all because the short with D.L. Hughley, talking about his son, his autistic son, 1,000 views on that. I'm very, very proud that got 1,000 views. And I really do love the shorts because they allow you to get a snapshot of what happened on the show, and then of course you can always come back and to the main show. So, like I said, anytime that you're wanting to see what happened on today's show, just go to the shorts because that's when you guys are able to see the highlights, and really the shorts are just what you just watched, right? So you're not really missing too much. And by the way, speaking of shorts, Caught in a lie, the shocking truth about Tia and Stacy, 1,200 views. See, that means people are paying attention to Stacy and they know that she's lying. Okay. All right. Moving on. But yes, indeed. So good stuff. All right, y'all. I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Yes, indeed, we have. Oh man. Yes, indeed. So yep, we're gonna chill out here for a little bit. You know, if you guys got any more questions about Potomac within reason, let me know. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. And then after that, that's it for me tonight, y'all. Like I said, did my morning show, did the morning edition, rather, and did the evening edition. Now tomorrow night, y'all know Married to Medicine. We'll be talking about that live, of course. That should be a good time. Oh my God. So yeah, we'll be talking about that. And of course, you know, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursdays I'm off on YouTube, as y'all know. So unless something happening in the culture, I will be off. But I will see you guys Tuesday and Wednesday, and then of course Friday. All new week of shows, and then after that it will be Christmas. So you know, I hope you got your gifts for Black Friday. Got stuff from Black-owned businesses. Or other businesses that are supporting us as well, you know what I mean? So I do think I am going to get me a heated blanket for Christmas, though. I do think I'm going to do that for myself, yes. Because I really don't spend money on myself like that. Like, I have my bills paid. Praise be unto God. I got food in the house. Praise be unto God. So I'm very, very blessed. Got my family, friends, and, you know, I got the important stuff, you know what I mean? So whatever I get for Christmas, I'm always grateful for, because nobody has to get you anything, sincerely. I mean, nobody has to get you anything for Christmas, you know what I mean? So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yep, we're just relaxing. Just relaxing down. Yes, indeed. So. Oh man. But yes, indeed. So yeah, we're just chillaxing, everybody. Oh, there we go. Yes, indeed. Cece, if you're still there, I hope you enjoyed the show, beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you as always. For sure. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Let's see if there's anything happening on the streets here. Oh, by the way, y'all, I think I will talk about Tyler Perry this week. There was an update. I did watch Pam Esquire's update. We'll talk about that later this week. Because I saw what it was. I'm just like, we can add that to a destination. We can add that as a destination, rather, for upcoming tours. We'll talk about it. My Lord. Yeah. Are you serious? Oh, okay. Ooh, all right. Ooh, okay. What the fuck? Sorry, I was just looking at something. I'm like, wait, what? Yes, indeed. So. Like I said, hopefully y'all staying warm wherever y'all are in the country and around the world as well, because child, it's weather's everywhere. I know it sounds very redundant, but it's the truth. Yes, indeed. Hey, three people, welcome in. We're just chillaxing. Thought about Potomac tonight, so if you missed it, go back and watch the replay. It was a good one tonight. So yes, indeed. All right, I'll extend it for y'all until what? Maybe what? 1:13. We'll do that. 1:13. Then we'll head on out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, three people, welcome in. We're just chillaxing. That's all we're doing. We're just chillaxing, everybody. Yes, indeed. Man, I can't believe once this year is over with, it'll be 2026. Man, like I said, hopefully Hard Hustle Houston gets renewed. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for King's Court and Queen's Court to come back. Trying to think, we should be getting ready to be done here with Ready to Love soon, as well. The Never Ever Met's waiting for that to be renewed as well. But in the meantime, between time, we're gonna keep going too. You know what I mean? I think the Braxtons will be back probably for another season. Haven't really seen another 90 Day Fiance show that I want to get into because it's got to be the cast for me. Because 90 Day Fiance, sometimes you need breaks from. You do. Yes, indeed. All right, good people. Let me get y'all the daily motivator, and then we'll head on out of here. Great after show tonight. So here we go. Here, when the only tool you have is a hammer, you tend to see the problem as a nail. You tend to see every problem as a nail. Very wise words from Abraham Maslow. It's time for the day motivator for Monday, December 15th, 2025. More than merry reason. You always have more treasure to give in every place you can find new treasure to live. Goodness builds upon goodness. Love makes more space for love. Each act brings consequences. Every choice has impact. Where challenges abound, achievement rises. When there is a meaningful purpose, there is a way. Bring truth to light, bring beauty into the world. Your existence benefits from reason, yet is more than mere reason. Find that more, live it, get it. Keep it always at your center. So let's talk about it. For one, goodness builds upon goodness. I do agree with that. If you do bad by people, people are going to do bad by you. You never hear of badness equaling goodness, right? You never hear that. So don't do it. That's the first thing I'll say. The second thing I'll say is that, bring beauty into the world. A lot of people think beauty is, of course, people will say, oh my God, this is beautiful, that's beautiful. But you heard that phrase or that term that, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But also, too, beauty is not just the physical, it's the mental, too, right? So just because somebody looks beautiful doesn't mean that their inside isn't ugly, right? You can have all the superlatives in front of your name, behind your name, in the middle of your name. You can have organization, you can have a platform, space, concept, idea, this, that, and the third, but if the inside of you is shit, you're shit. Okay? Just keep it a buck, because how many people they look beautiful, but their inside is ugly as fuck. I think we all know somebody like that. Okay? Listen. I'm just having a conversation with y'all, being honest. Finally, find that more, live it, give it, and always keep it at your center. Here's the thing. When you give energy, you do realize that is a trend. You do realize there's a weight to your energy, right? So if you're wondering why some people have a lot of energy to do a lot of things, that's because they're not giving their energy to anybody, right? Like we always say, anybody can be a creator, but it takes somebody to be an artist. There's a difference, distinction, and understanding between those two. So some of y'all are hanging around curses that are blocking your blessings. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Okay. All right. Now, with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you were always one of us and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Well, that's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, right, we'll always rise up to be great together. And always remember what you're doing. Radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or child. You're not being delusional like Vanity Fair to believe that Stacy Rush and reality TV people are giving performances, because they're not. Good damn performances are TV shows like dramas, sitcoms, musical performances. That's almost like Steve Harvey being on that list for how he performed on Family Feud. That's his job. Good Lord Jesus. Make sure the replay is not just right for you to watch it, not just right for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it, receive love, you gotta give it, receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one's proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. It is 16 degrees. Okay? Now, I'm going to say this with so much love. If you do not need to be outside, keep your behind inside the house. Hell, what they always say, ain't nothing no big except the hospital, some legs, and some danger, okay? But some of y'all got stinky link, though. So, find your release where you can. Make sure the replay is not just worthy for you to watch it, not just worthy for you to listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all, everybody. I really, really do. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings that are on the way. For you, me, all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love. And I send it right back to you. Love you, CC. Love you, everybody. Linnell still love you, too. Good night to everybody. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying